Welcome to our day 2 of 7 days to self-empowerment journey. I'm pretty sure you would have completed the day 1 activities of completing your affirmation. And on this day 2, we are going to focus on understanding our emotions. Emotions play a very important role in our success and happiness. Yet many of them really do not focus on the emotions. And that's why today we are going to focus on understanding and accepting the emotions that we go through. The more we start understanding the emotions, the more we will start understanding ourselves. So the more you understand about your emotions, you will understand about yourself. And you will be able to make much more effective decisions for yourself, which will lead you for a happy and a successful life. So go ahead and write down throughout the day until now, what kind of emotions have you felt? Do a flashback and look at your day. What were the emotions? Were you happy? Were you sad? Angry? Irritated, frustrated, or joyful, energetic, or maybe you were just neutral. You didn't feel anything. But that's very rare that people would not feel any kind of an emotion. So far, by now, what are the kind of emotions that you have felt through? Go ahead and write down in the comments section the emotions that you have felt throughout the day. It can be a positive emotion or a negative emotion, but go ahead and write down the positive as well as the negative emotions that you have felt throughout the day. Now that's great that you have been able to identify your emotions. The next step is to accept those emotions. So write down and say, I accept all my emotions. Yes, I accept all my emotions, whether they are positive or negative. I love myself the way I am. I accept all the emotions, whether they are positive or negative. I love myself the way I am. Now, as you have written down those emotions, just step back a few moments earlier and understand what is the trigger for that emotion. Like, for example, if you were feeling sad, what triggered the sadness for you? It can be something like things did not happen as per your wish, and that's why you were sad. Or maybe you heard some bad news, and that is why you were sad. So go ahead and write down what triggered that emotion. If you're happy, then possibly you can go ahead and write down what triggered that emotion of happiness. Maybe things went the way exactly you were looking for. You received a gift and you are happy and excited about it. So go ahead and write down in the comment section the emotions that you have felt throughout the day and what was the trigger for that emotion. So now, as you have written down these things, one other thing which I also want you to do is read through those emotions and the triggers. Read it 3 times minimum. So read the emotion list and then the emotions and the trigger for those emotions. Now, as you read this, do you get any learnings out of it? What is that you're learning as you read your emotions and the trigger? Possibly is that I was feeling sad because things did not go the way I was thinking it should be done. And what am I learning about it? Maybe I should start looking at things from the overall perspective and not just focus on one thing. When I look at from the high level perspective, if this particular thing is not going as per what I was expecting, there is something bigger to it. So go ahead and write down in the comments section what are the emotions that you have felt throughout the day. What is the trigger of those emotions? and what are you learning about those emotions and the trigger for yourself. This is a very, very important part of your journey to self-empowerment, because the more you start understanding about your emotions, the more you acknowledge your emotions, the more you accept your emotions, you start getting to know more and more about yourself. And the more you get to know about yourself, you will be better at making decisions, and you will be able to achieve your goals, success, happiness, and joy throughout your life. So with that, we complete our day 2 of understanding the emotions. Make sure you write down in the comments, as I would be reading through it and responding and guiding and mentoring you in your journey of self-empowerment. So take care. Let's meet tomorrow for the day 3 video. Thank you.